So I choose life. So that is my priority, to live. My priority is not just success, getting to the next place. I'm living. Out of my living, I am successful. Out of my living, I am prosperous. Out of my living, I'm a good father, etc., etc., etc.
Welcome back, everybody. This is our last episode with Tim's story on how to build a successful life coaching business. Today, episode 10, talking about balance. What do you got for us?
Is it possible to have balance? I'm asking you.
Oh man, you're the life coach.
Yes, it's possible to have balance.
I don't want to upset Tim's story.
My gosh, you could have balance. Okay, so we've talked about it a little bit before. You have your physical life, your spiritual life, your mental, which is like your clarity. Mm-hmm. You have your family, you have your financial, your job. Okay, but what's very, very, very important is that we have balance in all this. Some people say you can't have balanced success. I believe you can. I don't believe that you should be like super successful in your job and your body's falling apart. Or your body's like rock solid and you have no clarity of mind. So I'm all about balance. I actually take days off. I actually go on vacation and I'm not on my phone all the time. And see, a lot of the guys I coach are like big crybabies.
Okay.
Because when you coach the mighty, they think they need you right now and you better answer right now. So I was recently just in Spain, okay? So I'm enjoying myself. And I was laughing because I was getting all these texts from powerful people. And they were like, Tim, please, I know you're on vacation. Just 2 minutes. But it's not even something that important. If somebody was like, in dire straits, no, this is like questions about little business moves they're doing. They're just spoiled. So no matter how spoiled they are, I do not answer everybody's urgent because I believe in balance. I believe in slowing down to the rhythm of life.
And how much of balance is personal? Like Tim's story's version of balance will be different than somebody else's. How much of a variance do you think there is?
So a lot of it is, what's your priority? So my priority is I want to live life. So I believe that God gave you and me a gift of life. Mm-hmm. The Greek word for life is Zoe, as you know, which is a God kind of life, with a skip in your step and a glide in your stride. Little Timmy's story with my big afro as a kid, I was alive. Me in my mid-50s, look at me, I'm still alive. I am alive. I can still dance. I sing, even though I'm not a good singer. Are you with me? I'll do karaoke on occasion. I love movies. I love documentaries. I like cracking up with my friends' kids. I'm as alive as I was when I was 10 years of age. So I choose life. So that is my priority, to live. My priority is not just success, getting to the next place. I'm living. Out of my living, I am successful. Out of my living, I am prosperous. Out of my living, I'm a good father, etc., etc., etc.
So what's the process for you of helping somebody find what balance looks like to them? Because I think there's a tendency to look at somebody's life on Instagram or on YouTube and they see one side and you want that from this person and then you judge yourself against what time they wake up.
Yeah.
And like, well, they're waking up at 4 and then hustling and grinding at work, so I should do that too, even though it may not be the best fit for you.
Yeah.
And then you feel insecure that you're not able to keep up with that person and that thing and this person and this thing, and then just you feel worse about yourself.
I think a lot of it is a personality type. Okay. So I am an artist.
Okay.
So I can actually write songs. I can draw, I can paint, I design jewelry. I play around with designing clothes. I write plays, I write movies, I create TV shows. So I'm an artist. All my speeches I create myself. So many Tim Storyism one-liners, I created them all. And so I'm an artist. So I'm not the guy that is on purpose gonna say I'm gonna beat the sun up. I don't have like that military background of I'm gonna beat the sun up.
Right.
The reason I wake up at 5 in the morning is just that's the time I wake up. So since I'm up, then I meditate, I pray, I study, okay, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes. I fill my spirit, okay. I get ready and I go to the gym. So I'm in the gym at about 6:15. I'm in there from 6:15 to about 7:30. I shower and I'm already coaching at about 8:30. So I'm already flowing. So if that's on my grind, so that's on my artistic grind.
And do you keep that up when you're traveling? You're about to head off to play some golf, Palm Springs.
Yes, I will wake up early on accident, and I will do similar things. So the reason that I exercise about 6 days a week is because I used to wake up, I'd feel depressed. And as much energy as I have, I was talking to Smokey Robinson about this, because Smokey's like my brother. And he says, man, Tim, this used to happen to me. Because you go from the high of performing to all of a sudden this down, you come down. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, for sure.
So I'd wake up, and I'm Mr. Optimistic. I wake up depressed. And he goes, Tim, the thing that helped me is, man, you got to exercise. So I hit that treadmill. I exercise 6 out of 7 days, and it just makes me feel so much better.
And it's cardio over.
I have a trainer, and I do free weights, but I do lighter weights just to stay toned. And then I do a lot of cardio, but that really helps my headspace. Yeah.
If you look at most of America, I don't think most people would self-identify of living a balanced life.
Yes, I'm in a balance, and I may have to turn down sometimes thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to like go to my son's baseball game when he was smaller, or go to my daughter's ballet performance, whatever.
How much of that is scheduling and just knowing, hey, I need to spend this amount of time, or I need to make sure I'm at that baseball game, or I need to make sure that I'm spending time morning doing my prayer, versus feeling, you know what, like I'm feeling a little overwhelmed right now.
Yeah.
In the moment, I need to take an hour to myself and just relax.
So it's a little both.
Okay.
So sometimes your body and your mind and your psyche is telling you you need to rest. And sometimes it's just the discipline of it. Okay? Like for instance, I live by my mother. My mother is 87 years of age. So she raised me. When my father died when I was 10, she had to raise, all her kids, 5 children, working at a donut shop. So, my older sister, she was married, so she had 4 at home, but, she had 5 kids still to raise. So that's my mother. So I used to always be in Beverly Hills. That's where I lived. That's where I did all my stuff. And I purposely came and rented a house in Orange County, where you are right this second. And we turned this like into a studio / office, just to be close to my mother. And all my friends go like, whoa, how come you're not just over there? I am over there, but I'm also over here because my mother lives down the street. So that's balance. So I'm around my mother a lot. I'm in my 50s and I hang out with my mother sometimes. It's my mother. That's balance. But you're losing money. That's my mother. So I don't really think I'm losing money. So what's important?
Do donuts mean anything to you now?
Huh?
Do donuts mean anything to you now?
I love donuts still. So about once every 2 weeks, I still sneak into a donut shop. But I'm so good with donuts because I've been around donuts since I was a child, because she ran donut shops. I could take a bite of it and I could tell how good the baker is. And I could tell what kind of flour they're using.
Wow.
That's how good I am with donuts.
What's your favorite donut?
So I love Krispy Kreme.
Wow.
Because they just do them right.
Just the original.
The original, they got them down. And when the hot sign is on, I may make a U-turn and go there. But I believe in balance. I believe in balance. Balance has made me good at what I do. So it's a funny thing. I was going to speak at this big conference, and I was behind the scenes, and I was playing with this guy's kids, and his kids were joking with me because I'd known him forever. And the guy that invited me literally came up and he goes, hey, Tim Story, are you okay? I go, yeah, what do you mean? He goes, you're going to be up in like 4 minutes. And I go, yeah, I'm mic'd. And he goes, are you okay though? I go, yeah, what do you mean? He goes, I've seen you on stage before and you're all hyped up. Don't you need to hype yourself up? I go, no, don't worry, you'll see. Because so many speakers, like if they speak to a big crowd, they're like pacing.
Oh, right.
Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
Not me. No, dude. I'm like right here. I'm in the moment. I'm balanced. I'm playing with somebody's kids. I'm high-fiving somebody. I'm answering somebody's question. I'm not cramming for a test. I'm ready. Give me the mic.
I like that. I'm not cramming for a test.
Give me the mic, yo. Bam, fire. We set stages on fire.
What do you think is the most important thing that America should do to get more balance in their life?
Part of it is don't take yourself so doggone seriously. I think that so many people, they're like on this thing like, oh man, I said I gotta do this by this age and I gotta do this by that age. Really? I think it's that thing that I teach on, as you know, the law of the harvest. You gotta plow the ground. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. So I am plowing. Tim Story's plowing. Then I'm planting seed. Then I'm watering seed, which is repetition. And then I'm breaking out harvest. So right now I'm breaking out all these harvests and speaking for all these years. I'm breaking out harvests and life coaching. But now I'm into Broadway plays. I'm working on a $25 million Broadway play that I helped create with my partner. So I'm plowing, learning. Okay? So there's certain things that I'm harvesting, but certain things I'm plowing. But every great farmer still has to rest. So I'm going to rest so I can be a better plower, planter, and harvester. Some people are so exhausted, they don't even know how to get their harvest. You know how powerful that is? It's powerful stuff. Even LeBron James takes time off in games. LeBron James, his coach is resting him so he's at an optimum level at certain times in the game. I got to rest so I can be Tim Story. Yeah.
What do you recommend for somebody who's doing this part-time? They got a family, they got a job, they're coming home, they're now still trying to build their business, but they're feeling pulled in multiple directions, and they're not
going to like this answer.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
But this is why I'm good at what I do.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so if you wanted to do it all in 12 months, let's do it in 18 months. I want to give you 6 months of grace. If you want to do it in 2 years, let's do it in 2.5 years. As soon as I say that to people, all of a sudden, you could just see them like, ooh. I'm like, what are we chasing? Like I watch people on freeways sometimes where they're like just cutting people. I'm like, is he rushing home to lay down on his couch? You get my point?
Yeah.
Are you rushing home to get home to your nagging husband? Like, slow down, man. Listen to some cool music and just chill. So, I mean, I'm doing a lot. You know, I got all this stuff going on. But there's a time and place for everything. So sometimes I'm like, boom, 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 6th gear of a Porsche. Sometimes I'm cruising in 3rd gear. So right now, me and you are just cruising, dropping wisdom, changing lives, watching you go to almost 2 million, then you're going to be 3 million and 4 million and still hopefully be my buddy. So we're living balanced life. Living a balanced life is awesome. I love life, man. I love life. I'm into life. Life is good.
Cool, man. Appreciate the feedback. It's a different perspective than what most people are preaching. So I love you sharing the wisdom.
Thank you very much.
Cool. 10 episodes down, man. People want to dive deeper into your world. Where do you want them to go?
timstory.com, but I'm STOREY. So Tim and then STOREY. And people can life coach with me. And there is a line, but it's worth the wait. Don't you think some things are worth the wait?
Some things are.
Yeah.
And you got your app?
So we got an app called the Utmost app that they can get right now on iTunes. They can download it. So Life Coaching with Tim Story. Then we got an app. And then also my Instagram is Tim Story Official.
Love it. We'll link all of that down in the description below. And if you want to start this all over from the beginning, watch episode 1. Go check out the link. I think you'll enjoy it. Tim Story, thank you for the love, man.
Life is good.
If you want another awesome video in our Black Excellence series, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.